once again. As usual, I must warn you all that this year's Halloween show is very, very scary. Oh, my. It seems the show is so scary that Congress won't even let us show it. Instead, they've suggested the 1947 classic Glenn Ford movie, 200 Miles to Oregon.
It was Halloween night, and out come the Joshi to cause terror to all who love wrestling. We know of the remote kingdom of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, this land of bright, adorable creatures living free from the abstractions of evil.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this our town of Halloween.
The adorable magical girl Yuka Sakazaki, running out with a cheerful smile, would immediately drop all joy, as blight would infect TJPW in the form of the undead bride, Su Young.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
Spitting the blood of her eternal agony, Yuka took it well.
全く怖がらない。何らかのはっきりした反応を示してくれる。
To battle the undead force of tragic evil, the magical girl steals the stinky shoe from President Tetsuya Koda, the miasma of Koda's feet replicating the effects of nerve gas, and Yuka makes the entire venue understand this. Su Young was murdered on her wedding day, and this vengeful wraith shall punish this magical girl and leap on these creatures. Yuka must fight back with the TJPW special weapon, Fun, sending Su Young on the bobsled ride.
Feel the rhythm! Feel the ride! Get on up! It's bobsled time! Cool running!
And to overcome one's fear, we know that this brave magical girl transforms in front of us to fly.
となるか
The thing with evil, though, evil won't wither away so easily to cuteness. When Su Young was murdered, she was wearing her bridal dress, long stained and decayed pink from her blood, and prefers to murder people by suffocating them with her bridal glove. To counter such a tragic backstory to Su Young's murderous preferences, Yuka Sakazaki uses perhaps a weapon to be soon banned in the rules of war, the stinky sock of Koda. However, in the rules of war, an innocent bystander will always be harmed. First, Kiso tortured by the mandible claw, followed by smelling Koda's feet, which effectively kills him. God damn it, Kiso. Yuka would turn to her darkest side and murder Su Young with the sock, but be careful.
This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
The rules, however, don't account for a double kill. It's up to referee Matsui to save the day. Matsui checking on his fallen comrade. Oh, he's dead. He checks on the wrestlers and inhales the toxic swamp of the bridal glove, blending its stench with the poisonous miasma of Koda's feet, and decides that he's far too old to deal with this, and calls the match. Yuka Sakazaki barely escapes with her life. The experience of smelling Koda's socks traumatized Su Young enough to cause her to cease her haunting of TJPW. So really, the final girl of this story is Tetsuya Koda.
Oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones.
We know of a world called Stardom and a Joshi named Ram Kaichou. Ram Kaichou doesn't even work for Stardom. She showed up and they said you're fighting the clown and a bunch of zombies in a grindhouse film. So what does the coolest wrestler on the planet say? Fuck it. Our wonderful cast of terror include Ram Kaichou, firing invisible shurikens, Hanan as sexy dynamite princess, Karma and the super strong style machines, professional zombie killers to protect the world. But who can trust who? Who is a zombie and who isn't a zombie? Who is the thing? Who-ish just mean weird. Stop it, Hanan. Ram Kaichou is eventually subdued by the zombies and eaten alive. Except, this little demon turns into a zombie and starts doing the thriller dance exceptionally well. And then dies. Meanwhile, Dynamite Princess is... Stop it, Hanan. Oh, thank God she's dead. Leaving just the strong machines to finish their mission. They lose many in the process, leaving just a tiny green gorilla machine to finish the job before the zombie virus overtakes her. The tiny one may have saved Stardom from a zombie outbreak, but at what cost? Soon she'll turn, which means she'll have to choose. Live or die. Instead of dying like Carlos here, Meanwhile, Ram Kai Chow is still doing the Thriller dance to this day. We know of a bar that houses an underground fight club made of pure idiocy, run by a Baka Gaijin and his friends. Chris Brooks as Ram Kai Chow, Dr. Gore being far too sexy for his own good. We have Jeff as some kind of mammal. Shino Hagani and Antonio Honda are a pair of bees. And now they're doing a match where they have to eat cream puffs that are potentially filled with wasabi. Did Antonio Honda succeed? We know of a type of chie that will exit from your TV screen as Chieko, who knows what you watched last night. She knows, and she's judging you. She knows. She will kill you in 7 days for it. We know of a mad doctor who extracted the DNA from Mao and created his own bastardized Prometheus, Mecha Mao. We know of a great dramatic battle between a robot and a ghost. Against humans, Chieko would do this. Against machines, however, there is very little the supernatural could do, except use the technology against the creator, make the robot self-destruct and strike it when it's weak. You handle a Chieko as one would handle a cat, and then blast her away with a photon laser beam, but the fighting spirit of Chieko forces Mecha Mao to use the Mecha Drill and almost murder the creator. So the Mad Doctor does, as Mr. Haku explains.
Mecha Mao's heart has been deleted, and he is a pure killing machine now.
The heartless, evil robot murders Chieko with a drill to the gut. And then the Mecha Punch, but Chieko uses telekinesis in a stalemate, then punches the Doctor instead. Now tired of his creation, he's going to self-destruct him and kill everyone. But Mecha Mao has gained self-awareness and attempts to resist the final order with Chieko, but unfortunately he cannot. And despite not wanting to die, he self-destructs, and everyone dies. We know of an old building in Ichigaya that houses a particularly horrifying Kingdom Hearts scene for the yearly Rumble in Choco Pro Wrestling. Maleficent against... Now where is he? Oh, there's Waldo! Or Wally, as I learned he was called everywhere else. Waldo has the special ability to hide and make you wonder where he is. The Queen of Hearts, Mia Yotsuba, wants Maleficent's head, but Winnie the Pooh would rather sing a song.
They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why.
And Sayaka like. And Pooh Bear tells her fortune. But... And here's Chie, who is incredibly late for school. And Waldo turns into a horror villain, so Chie and Sayaka have to send Waldo to hell. Pooh Bear was Antonio Honda the entire time. Orange Panna Cotta with the kill, but... And they fall off the 13th floor to their deaths. The Wet Queen must avenge them, but it's too late. Team Rocket will kill her, and Tukojio the monster appears and blasts them off again. Kojio is the Ichigaya monster and will eat Mia Yotsuba, so Count Nonoka rescues her sister, then drinks her blood because she's evil. So Mob Boss Bali and Aki enters and they have a Tekken match, but gets bitten because the blood of Emi Sakura runs deep into Mob Boss. Aki defeats her and must face Pharaoh Obi-san. The monster returns and wreaks havoc in the Chocolate Square, forcing the duo of Aki and Mia to send the behemoth to his death from the 13th floor. But this is Devil's Night, and Aki is evil. And he sends Mia to her death. But the Pharaoh has granted revenge and sends Aki to his death below, like The Mummy Returns. Specifically, The Mummy Returns.
Tonight's special Halloween show has been rated TVG. So sit back and enjoy a night of worry-free...
What the fudge? Oh, for Pete's sake! Jiminy Christmas!
We know of an evil supernatural serial killer named Nanashi who hunts various promotions in Japan. Nanashi crawls with her scythe to murder the wrestlers. Even her own tag partner Hirata isn't safe. They must all run from the terror which awaits them, a terror that will never stop hunting, a terror named Nanashi. They must use stealth and hide amongst the audience. all this doesn't work, and it turns into Scooby-Doo.
Heart is lost and my mind's gone bumming. Na 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 na. Tell me where you've been hiding. I took a look and I decided.
Nanashi would not rest until she murders Harada of the anime chop. But she rises from the dead and attacks Saki Akai. Saki Akai is now dead, and her partner takes advantage and pins Harada for the winner's purse. He must quickly carry Saki Akai to Rachel Ghul's Lazarus pits to revive her. But Nanashi will have a revenge against Harada for losing and haunt Harada for the rest of his life. Every time Harada sleeps, Nanashi could pop out and eat him. We know she can haunt any promotion, including Noah. What is Noah? No one knows. But Nanashi decided to haunt the place and kill some Joshi. The great Muda's daughter, the great Sakuya, proved to be a heroic warrior, but we know that everyone else just runs when faced with the evil being, like Nagisa Nozaki fleeing from the creature of murderous intent. Hold your breath, Miyuki. The poor announcer is going to die. Instead, Nanashi sniffs out Nagisa like David Fincher directing Alien 3, like... And unfortunately, she dies. Halloween night ends, but we know of one last victim for Nanashi to eat. You. So sleep well. Happy Halloween to all my Patreon sponsors. Thank you so much. We have Jeff, the Up Channel Tees, Renee Valdez, Asa Trace, Maddox, Justin Stein, Matthew Pelchushka, Neojev, Fu Taryn, Danwar, Kev Mullen, Adam K, Ray Konashika, Juggernaut Graphics, Aaron Zakarix, I Want Victims, J. Olay, Julia's Sunglasses, Chi Wall, Paul Darn, Peckle Simon, Scott Racer, Covertary _ D, Lil Choo Choo, Tony Davis, Doggo Steak, Impossible, Aldo, Luciano Eduardo, Mindfully, Ace, and Majin Kai. Thank y'all so much. Happy Halloween.